Thick smog covered the Indian capital of New Delhi on Wednesday. Local authorities were forced to shut down all primary schools in the area. Weather authorities say levels of the hazardous airborne pollutant PM2.5 were 18 times higher than the World Health Organization's recommended safety level. The blanket of smog even made it hard for people to see in front of them.
I've had my son wear a mask because his eyes hurt and he can't breathe properly.
Local authorities have ordered construction work in and around the capital to be suspended for a week. A group of medical institutions has called on people to avoid outdoor activities. While seeing rapid economic growth, India has become one of the world's worst countries for air pollution. The WHO says that out of the top 20 cities with dangerously high densities of PM2.5, 10 are in India. Our next story also concerns India. Last week, India sent its first wheat shipment to Afghanistan through the strategically located Iranian port of Chabahar. It marked the launch of a long-awaited trade route bypassing India's arch-rival Pakistan. NHK World's Neha Sharma is in New Delhi. Neha, can you elaborate on the importance of this new route for India?
Putting the Chabahar route into practical use is a highly strategic move on the part of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government. This timely initiative enables India to keep its stake in Afghanistan alive while ensuring it remains a serious player in the region. India has committed up to $500 million towards the Chabahar trade route. That includes funding for parts of the land-based route that connects to the port and goes through Iranian territory and into western Afghanistan. Pakistan does not allow its territory to be used for land-based trade between India and Afghanistan. The port represents a strategically attractive opportunity for India to trade with Afghanistan while bypassing its long-time rival. It also provides a direct sea and road access route into Central Asia, a region with abundant energy and natural resources. The port is also widely seen as a rival to the port of Gwadar, which China is developing as part of a $46 billion China-Pakistan economic corridor. Chabahar is also strategically important for Iran. It is located in the Arabian Sea outside the Strait of Hormuz, which shields it from any challenges posed by development in the Persian Gulf. India and Iran have been touting this long-standing ambition since they began discussing potential Indian investment in Chabahar in 2003. During his visit to Iran in 2016, Modi signed a trilateral agreement with Iranian President Hassan Rouhani and Afghan President Ashraf Ghani.
Now, after more than a decade of deliberation, why did this project start now?
India has pushed hard for the project since Tehran struck a deal with major powers to curb its nuclear program in 2015. U.S. President Donald Trump has denounced the agreement, but he has outlined a new U.S. strategy for Afghanistan that welcomes a robust economic role for India in the country. Also, a recent visit to New Delhi, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson reinforced U.S. support for a strong Indian economic presence in Afghanistan. India needs to treat carefully as it is seen to be firmly in the U.S. camp. India seems to be keeping a close eye on Trump's stand on the Iran nuclear deal as it aims to start full-scale operations at Chabahar with a view to the port becoming a regional transit hub by the end of 2018. The development of an interest-based relationship between India, Iran and Afghanistan has been hampered by regional and global geopolitics. Modi's government can take credit for turning the situation around. Chabahar is intended to play a pivotal role in this rebalancing, although in the long run, the success of the project depends on how effectively India and Iran can steer it.
Thanks, Neha.